Well, Henry Ford, I suppose, is a candidate for this elusive title of the most representative American ever, because he did and symbolizes so many things that I think are characteristic of this country's historical development.
People often credit Henry Ford with inventing the assembly line. That's really not true. Assembly lines existed in various forms, but he rolled it out on an unprecedented scale.
It was Henry Ford who had 3 employees who came to him and inspired him with the idea of not just having an assembly line where the workers moved down the line, but having the line move and the workers stayed in one place. And the operation he or she was good at kept popping into sight.
And to be an assembly line worker, all you had to do was to learn how to turn the same wrench on the same bolt, the same nut 5,000 times a day, and that was your job, and it could be taught to an unlettered and unskilled person fairly easily.
He also wanted to make sure that his employees were treated fairly in terms of the wage. So we know that Henry Ford was out in front of most industrialists in paying or guaranteeing a wage, a more livable wage to his employees, and therefore there are people that were more committed to his plant and to his workplace and stayed longer as a result.
The way Henry Ford standardized parts that, apart from one Model T or one Model A or whatever, would interchange with another one was an amazing advancement.
The Model T, without question, is one of the single objects in the history of America that changed America more. Prior to the Model T, the automobile, a horseless carriage, was expensive. It was kind of for the rich. What Henry Ford developed was the car for the common man.
The first Model T Fords cost a little over $1,000, and then quickly they went to $800. And after he had built nearly 100,000, the automobile cost a little over $365. That translates today to about $7,000.
It also set the scene for the automobile being the dominant form of transportation in the United States.
I can go wherever I want, whenever I want, and no one's going to tell me otherwise. And when the Model T landed, that's what happened.
People could travel for pleasure, to visit relatives and other people without relying on railroads was a huge revolution. And as a result, for better or worse, it transformed the way we settled the country. The car was your ticket to personal freedom.